I am by no means qualified to give this speech. I am just a photographer. I am no one special. I am not a leader. I am not a special case. I fail constantly and second-guess myself continually. I fear rejection and am terrified of speaking in front of large crowds. What I say is only what I feel, which is hopefully what you want to hear. And you'll have to trust my classmates' opinions. I find the greatest success of our class to be the giving of ourselves. We gave of ourselves for 4 solid years. We poured our time and energy into sports, plays, fine arts, clubs, and homework. We found our passions and pursued them. It is easy to see how we gave ourselves to the school and to its programs. But on the other hand, it might be easy to overlook how we gave ourselves to each other. If my classmates don't mind, I'm going to go the prayer service way and use a metaphor, so bear with me. We all started as our own cups. As early as preschool, we started to fill our sippy cups with our own unique contents. Through grade school, our cups, sometimes equipped with crazy straws, were filled with our talents and our experiences. So there we were, with cups to the brim as we arrived at sluh. And we all, often without realizing, started to empty the contents of our own cups into sluh, the metaphorical punch bowl. The question is, why did we start to overflow as soon as we entered sluh? Why did we pour into sluh? Sluh never forced us into activities or clubs, but sluh also never told us to hold back. From day one at Direction Day, Father Sheridan and our senior advisors told us to get involved, to dive in head first. That meant sign up at Activities Fair. But they do not tell us the whole story, the story of sign up, fall in love with that activity, and be willing out of that love and appreciation to give ourselves to sluh. sluh, the institution, is the base of this punch, but we changed it and made this punch our own. Some flavors were more prominent, 3-sport athletes being the ginger ale, Stuco reps, the white grape juice, Dolphin players, the apple juice, and Prep News editors, the apricot nectar. But all the flavors contributed, even the subtle ones, like theater tech guys, team managers, or others who don't have time for co-curriculars since they have jobs. All of these flavors are needed to make the perfect punch. In this sense, we have given ourselves to each other. We have given ourselves by sharing our talents with each other. The school was not our first consideration. We have given ourselves whenever we experience inconvenience or discomfort to help someone else. It might have been staying up late to help someone with WebAssign, or talking to someone during activity period about something insignificant when you yourself just really needed to study for that 3rd period test. We have given ourselves to relationships. For some, friendship happens naturally, but for most, friendship requires effort. With my own cup at sluh, I did not pour myself into relationships at first. I was ready to pour all my talent, time, and energy into the punch bowl, but I was not ready to do the same with friendships till January of this year. As I said, we have all given ourselves at different rates, but through our 4 years together, we have given all of our lives. And through our 4 years together, our lives have become intertwined because of our giving. And that's the most wonderful thing about this punch. The desired flavors would not be the same without all the ingredients. We cannot separate the contents. And as we leave, we all have to pour our own glass, taking with us parts of the people we love. Our achievement of becoming essentially one body and intertwining our lives brings to mind a quote from the movie Everything is Illuminated. And I quote, I have reflected many times upon our rigid search. It has shown me that everything is illuminated in the light of the past. It is always along the side of us, on the inside, looking out. Like you say, inside out. Jonathan, in this way, I will always be along the side of your life, and you will always be alongside mine. End of quotation. In that same way, you will always be alongside my life, intertwined in all I do, and I will always be alongside yours. The punch will never be separated. We will always be part of each other's lives. So where does this leave us? Well, it leaves us with Mr. Miller's recipe for punch. But, beyond that, it really is not over with just having given ourselves to SLU. It does not end as soon as we've given our diplomas. I hope that despite this ending, we all see the success that has come from our selfless giving and continue that on a broader scale. We all know this giving worked here at the U High, so let's keep it up in the world we go into. Let's pour ourselves into our passions. Let's dedicate time to relationships. Let's continue to give ourselves to others, not because we expect anything in return, but because we love them, though I'm certain they will give back. Thank you, SLU class of 2009. I have always loved you and will continue to love you. Good luck.
I would now like to introduce the principal of St. Louis University High School, Dr. John Moran.
Before we begin to confer honors on this year's graduates, I would like to acknowledge our outstanding faculty and staff who have instructed these graduates for the past 4 years. This is a group that is extremely experienced, professional, deeply committed, and caring. I would ask our faculty and staff to now please stand.